Welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today I have for you a fun Halloween witch hat DIY. For this DIY, you're going to need a metal witch hat frame from Dollar Tree, or witch hat wreath form, and you're also going to need 2 of these pretty lace black web lace table runners, $1.25 at Dollar Tree, so grab 2 of these. I grabbed 3 thinking I might need 3, but I only used 2, so I have an extra one for my table, and they're very pretty. Next, you might want to put on your hot glue finger guards for this part. So I'm using Gorilla Glue hot glue, and I have my hot glue gun set on the low temp setting, and I'm just adding some hot glue to the top of the witch hat frame, placing the table runner over the hot glue, and just going to wrap the witch hat. Just be very careful when you do this. I would recommend putting on the hot glue finger guards if you have them, and just try to wrap the table runner around the metal witch hat as smoothly and evenly as possible. It does not have to be perfect, because when you get through, you can go to the back of your witch hat wreath and just glue down the ends and kind of pull it tight and adjust it on the back with hot glue. On the bottom, I just did the same steps, added a little hot glue, and just wrapped the brim of the hat. And then I went back and added some hot glue where I needed to pull it tighter or make it look however I wanted to. Next, I'm tying a fun bow for the witch hat. So let out a tail, make a loop, pinch it tightly in your left hand, go the other side, make another loop the same size as your first loop, check to make sure they're the same size, let out more ribbon, make another loop, and this is 2.5 inch width ribbon with wire. Check your loops to make sure they're the same size. Go the other side, make another loop. Sometimes you have to twist the ribbon a half turn to make sure the design stays on top. Now I'm going to let out a tail. Then I'm going to take the striped ribbon, and it is 1.5 inch width ribbon with wire. Place it directly on top, letting out a tail first. And I'm just going to do one loop on the left and one on the right. After you get your loops made, you're going to need a zip tie or some floral wire for the center of your bow, and I'm going to use a zip tie. So I'm letting out a tail here, then I'm going to grab a zip tie, and I'm just going to take the zip tie and get it nice and tight around the center of my bow. Then to attach this bow to the witch hat, I'm going to thread a piece of 20 gauge floral wire underneath the zip tie to easily attach it. So I'm dovetailing the ends, so fold the tail in half with the edges to the left side, then go to the folded side, cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V on the ends, or you can just cut the tails at a slant. It's whichever way you prefer. Then just fluff and shape your bow. If you do not want to use hot glue on your lace table runner wrapping your witch hat, you could try some 4-inch black zip ties to attach the table runner. I also had that thought, so I might try that if I can find some more table runners, but just be very careful when you use your hot glue. So here's how my bow looks. Make sure your tails are all going in the same directions and that you fluffed and opened up all of your loops. Next, we are going to add the wire under it, and then we're going to make a little swag. I picked up the 2 Halloween berry picks for 97 cents, Mainstays brand at Walmart. So place one on the left and one on the right, overlapping the stems. Just take a zip tie and zip tie them together. I didn't have mine quite close enough, so I pushed them a little bit closer together before I tightened the zip tie all the way. And then just kind of fluff and shape your floral pick. And then next I am going to take my bow, and I'm going to take the wires on the bow, wrap them around my little swag, go to the back of the swag, give the wires a few twists, leave the wires long, because we're going to take those wires, we're going to thread them through the witch hat, the lace table runner, and the witch hat frame, thread them through the metal frame, then go the back of the frame, twist the wires a few times, then cut them off short and fold them down. Make sure you're getting your swag through the frame, and then just go to the back, take your wires, pull it tight, give them a few twists, then just cut them off short and fold them down. And then you can take some black felt to cover the back of your witch hat to clean it up and make it look nice and neat on the back too. Then you'll have to fluff and shape your bow again and make sure that your picks are like you want. To hang my witch hat wreath on my door, I just took a piece of 20 gauge floral wire, threaded it through the top of the witch hat frame, and made a loop, and that's how I hung mine up on my door. But I would probably recommend keeping this witch hat inside instead of outside because of it being made with a lace table runner. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. It is free to subscribe, and thank you guys that always leave the sweetest comments on my videos. I really appreciate it.